Welcome back to Monster Rancher, everyone. In the last episode, I basically ran around Grabad for half an hour without actually accomplishing anything. I'm going to do one last check with Grabad, because in the last episode, the A Whole Lot of Nothing episode, my big problem was I don't correctly know how to create training gadgets. I sort of figured out the process to do so, but none of my monsters can use it, and I'm not sure why. So I wanted to see if there was any information at the shop that I simply missed. We'll see here. Alright, buy an item. Let's see, is there any intel here? No, all of these cost the same. They all basically do the same thing. They just go after a particular stat. This is just parts. The parts have updated, because now he's selling power, defense, and life, and that's the kind of stuff I desperately want. I just can't afford any of this stuff right now. Can I sell what I've made? No, I'd have to break it apart. Let's see, there doesn't seem to be any button that cycles, like, information. So if a particular monster can only use a particular object, then I don't see where that intel is being stated. So I don't know what's going on. Property? Gadget. Let's see if there's something here. Switch. Oh, that just changes their order. That's actually kind of cool. No button. I'm like hitting all the buttons to see if I can pull up any information, but nothing's happening. All right, so if there's a way I can change it elsewhere, I'm unaware of that. Can I wonder if I can interact with the eggs in the circus tent to change what items go with what things, because I just noticed that the objects, the gadgets, had a picture of the eggs near them. Let's see if I can pull that up again. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So with the gadgets, there you can see the egg thing down at the bottom, or not the very bottom, but like from the corner it shows plate kit, int tank S, sub is blank, but then plate spin, and next to plate spin is the green egg. And the green egg is next to the others too. I wonder if there's a way I have to set that I have these new objects and then assign them to the green egg. I don't know, I'm like spitballing here since I don't know the proper mechanic to do this. Let's go check on the green egg, see if there's a new option here. Nope. Same thing. I don't understand. I'm obviously missing something, and again, if you know, let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'm not frustrating you if you've played the game before, but, you know, I've never played the game before, so I'm trying to learn, trying to figure out what's going on. Alright, Tico seems fine. You seem fine. Okay, right. I think my training policy went back to normal on my Naga, which I didn't want. I wanted him to be trained a little hard. Alright. Well, I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to just wing it and keep going. Maybe I don't have the ability yet, maybe I'm working ahead of the game, although you wouldn't think so, because you would think that if the game is going to give me... Oh, yeah, don't make it easy. What's wrong with me? I'm going to be a little... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It makes me happier. But yeah, you would think that the game wouldn't allow me to even buy and combine my gadgets if it didn't want me to use them. But I also said you would think the game wouldn't I also thought that the game wouldn't let you take a mission that you couldn't possibly win, but it did, so what am I, you know, who am I? Program. Oh. Right. Alright, well, nothing more for it. Let's get to training. Our first showtime in Grabad. Doesn't Grabad sound kind of Middle Eastern? Like, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. It happens a lot when I do this show. Hey, buddy! Welcome to the Circus. The show is about to begin. It sure is. Alright. Oh yeah, I wonder what Maya's gonna do since we didn't assign her any tricks. I wonder if she's just gonna bounce around. So, boop, 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 boop. Marvelous! Oh, I also didn't see any intel on whether their score matters once it's past 100. So if you know the answer to that, let me know in the comments below, too. You can see I've got Derpy's score up to 63 right now. Damn it. There we go. Make that 83. And soon, that will be 100. So now can I just ignore what can I just ignore Derpy for the rest of the show? With the 12 people who are in the audience, apparently. Alright, so Naga. Oh, cool. I like that the radar rotates with me, too, so I can see exactly where I'm going. Good stuff. Man, this game's well designed. It just doesn't share information with you as hard as it should, but that's, I guess, a modern gamer's perspective. I've talked about this before, but I once wrote a review for IGN Entertainment where I called out a game's lack of giving direct feedback to the gamer, and I had a bunch of people get mad at me in the comments of that review saying I was lazy or not a hardcore gamer or whatever, and there's truth to that. I should have written my view more clearly, but my point was that I suppose I am lazy and want markers, quest markers in RPGs. And I understand not wanting to see it. I understand the value of making the gamer explore and figure things out on their own. I definitely don't want my hand held necessarily, but when it came to that particular game, I was annoyed that I didn't get more information, and it bothered me. I just should have conveyed that opinion more clearly than I did. But this sort of goes along with what I was saying in the last episode, that as I've gotten older, I like those shortcuts. I like playing games a little shorter. I don't mind getting lost in the world. I like world building, and I like RPGs, but game design has come a long way, and there's a reason why that you have quest markers and why you can skip cutscenes, and I don't know. As I get older and do the show more, I want to do the show more. I want to show off games. I don't necessarily want to hang around and explore a world for a half hour for no reason, or, you know, get caught up talking to every NPC in a village when I have things I want to do that are not that. But it's still my opinion. You know, if you want to world build and chill out and hang around and talk to every NPC and make a world your own, that is 100% you. There is nothing wrong with the way you want to have fun as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else. And with games, that's especially true, especially single-player games. You can't hurt anybody else in a single-player game. That's why I've always been like, if you want to cheat in a single-player game, whatever. I could not care less if it's something you want to do. So, yeah, so everyone's at 100, and should I bother doing another trick? Let's work on the Naga. This might increase satisfaction, like audience satisfaction, if I keep doing tricks beyond score 100, but it may not matter for... Oh, this isn't my Naga. What the heck? I apparently picked the wrong trick. I didn't even see what animation Maya did, so maybe it's not so bad. So yeah, I don't know. Have fun. Don't hurt anyone else. It's my philosophy, for better or worse. but as a result of that for me, that's why I get more into games that I don't have to worry about the minutia of every little thing. That said, there are also games where I do get into the minutia of everything that happens. Like when I play Football Manager, I can't imagine telling my coaches to train my players when I'm the one who's going to train my players. They will do what I tell them to do. So it all depends on the game and my mood and everything. That's why I actually love video games so much, because there's a game out there for everybody. I mean, if I'm in the mood that I don't want to deal with any details, I just want to smash some stuff to calm down from a tough day or whatever, I'll go play some Dynasty Warriors. Where if I am in a different set of mind and I want to... Yeah, okay, score doesn't matter, it looks like. But tricks matter, because Maya got frick all for training. Anyway, if I'm in the mood to think and to reason and to really push myself, I'll play Football Manager or something like that that's very cerebral. Tika, what are you doing here? Oh, I forgot her voice. I didn't listen to my... whatever the fuck. Ah, not you! You want to see something cool? These are my 2 treasures. One of them is this pendant. I've had it since I was a baby. Wow, it's pretty. Maybe it was a present from your real mother, huh, Tico? Yeah, I think so too. But my other treasure was from my forest mother, a crystal flower. That is pretty. I see. Each of these are reminders of your 2 mothers. Yep, that's why I like them. This crystal flower, it's like it's full of love. It's like it's full of the love from your Maya mother. Ah, she says. Wow, wish I'd used that thumbnail for the show. What's happening? It's like some new power is rising up from within. You can now create Maya-type monsters. Oh, great. You know, we might be able to create using some saucers now we couldn't before. Let's try it out. Oh, I wonder if that's what's on the Monster Rancher Evo desk. I'll have to give it a go next time we have a monster to make. Albert is late back from shopping. Ah, there he is. Welcome back. Why? You could have just shortened that by getting rid of the first dial. I hate inefficient writing. Alright. Listen up, everyone. It seems that this town is in a bit of trouble. This gentleman will explain. Oh, God. I don't have any other voices. Fuck it. I am the world-famous gadget master of this town, Bruce the Lodestar. Yes, to put it bluntly, Geonite, this gadget fuel, we can't give you any. Oh, is that why I can't... So again, is that why I can't make gadgets? So they allowed me to buy and combine gadgets that I couldn't then use? Is that what's going on? 'Cause it's really douchey if that's what the game did to me. Huh? Hey, listen, don't be a fool. If it's money you want, it's money we got. We're down to like 1,200 bucks there. Please, my silver fox friend. What? Did you just call her old, or? Well, whatever. We want to sell you Geonite, but there's none in town. Huh? Say what? In the under area of the town, there is a huge arms factory. Since it was built, all Geonite production has ceased. Geonite is energy from the land, right? That's right, my little kit. Wow, I should doctor Mr. Bad Touch him. That's right, my little kitten. We suspect that the factory is consuming it all. We are losing our business because of it. So that's why everyone's so sad. You noticed, honey boy? In short, though we would like to do business with you, we have nothing to sell. Well, looks like we'll be staying here for a while. Yeah, especially if Geonite is what we use to power our train. Pretty dicked. Yeah, we better come up with a plan. Alright, Bruce has Dr. Mr. Bad Touch voice now. It's canon, and I'm sorry for anybody using earphones. Except I'm kind of not. Earphones? Headphones. Although they really are earphones if you're using earbuds, right? Well, whatever, I'm overthinking this. Alright, schedule. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do a showtime here. What? Fine. Fuck you, man. We'll do it here. Will that make you happy? Okay, good. Alright. And we are done. But that could explain it. If Geonite is supposed to be the fuel that lets us do things, then if they're out, that could explain why we can't make objects. But if that is the case, I really... Oh, you're cute. Circus people, may I say... Is that an insult? Who are you? I am Daisy. I work at the arms factory. You people need Geonite, right? Sure do. But how do you know that? I overheard some talk in town. I wasn't spying or anything. If you want to get some Geonite, I have a nice proposition. Want to hear it? Geonite? Yeah, it's dead simple. You see, I can get you into a little tournament we're having. Oh? What do you mean? Well, basically the factory is putting on a monster battle, just for fun. The tournament winner gets a share of the factory Geonite. So it's true. The factory is hoarding all the Geonite. In any case, Geonite is a really precious commodity in town. I supply the goods, we split the profits, and you make a fortune. How about it? Nothing shady about that. Too many girl voices that all sound the same and they tear up my throat. Now we get... Let's see, how did I... I'm trying to remember how I did Chelsea's voice in my book. It was like a high-pitched, almost breathy voice. Let's see if I can... God, I'd have to listen back to it. I don't have tone recall like the Akamura does. Now we get it. That's like my same Albert voice. This help is a way for you to make money. There we go. I think that's how I did Chelsea. In simple terms, yeah. Well, what else are you going to do? I don't really like it, but what choice do we have? Now you're talking! Give me a shout when you're ready. I'll be in the factory in the under area. Partner. Partner? Absolutely, we're in business together now. See you soon! Yeah, okay. What cheek! Windlor's partner? I'm jealous. I don't know, you guys are kind of similar. Not as breathy. Anyway, hopefully my voice acting is not bothering you guys too much. I am just trying my best. Alright, let's do the next showtime and then deal with Daisy here. Otherwise we're good. Nothing else I need to do. Was I complaining about something before? Being able to buy shit and not... Windlor, it looks like the monster you're raising is starting to grow. I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. This is a very important time. Oh, next age cycle. Or age whatever. Age, life stage. There we go, life stage. Let's try to bust out another show real quick, and then we can end the episode on that. Excuse me. And then we will sign up for the tournament or do whatever we have to do next episode. That sounds pretty good to me. If I could do it again, I've been arguing with myself if I could do my life over again because I've been listening to the videos of Leonard French, who is my favorite copyright attorney. And it's made me interested in being a lawyer, which I've always been interested in the law. I've enjoyed... I like rules. And oh my god, thank you, game, for glitching. Please tell me that didn't mess up my recording. Oh, that's not good. And I can pause. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this nonsense. Hold on, everybody. Okay, I think we're good. I'm blowing my score here, but it's only because I've been having to deal with my crap-ass connection. I'm gonna have to go through all my connectors again. Make sure everything's tight. I think what it is, I think a big part of it is my composite to HDMI thing is loose or damaged, or the cables are bad, and I may have to pick up some more HDMI cables. I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying before that, before I was so rudely interrupted, is, okay, so that's, yeah, okay. That should be Arshia, yes. I've always been interested in rules and laws and such. I like rules. I am not a very good rebellious kid because I don't like rebellion. I like rules. Of course, there is the bad side to that, that I used to be the type who liked bad rules, and not, like, immoral ones, just pointless ones, and I've gotten over that as I've gotten older. But I like technicalities, and as I've gotten older, I have a stronger voice and a more confident voice, and I've always wondered how I would be as a lawyer. Also, given the fact that I feel like I'm at least a little compassionate, so I wouldn't be a shark lawyer. And I've thought about it. If I went back, could I? Do I think I could have made it as a lawyer? But doing the show also makes me sort of wish I could go back and go for drama or acting classes just in general to give me more of a punch when I do the show and when I do the audio recordings for my book, because any training in that field would be good for art, my art. And I don't mean Let's Plays. Let's Plays, I don't know if they're art or not. Probably, certainly my brand of Let's Plays aren't art, but my book is art, and my book could only benefit if I had worked on my voice when I was younger, so I don't know if I could do it again. Lots of things I would like to do. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do, like, if you could have multiple timelines of yourself and just jump between them? Like, that would be perfect. Almost like having multiple save files in a Sims game, you know? Just like, today I want to be a Let's Player, and now today I want to try being a lawyer, and, you know, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. Or my other regret from high school, which I've talked about before, is that I never went out for the baseball team in any of my schools, and I regretted that because baseball is the only sport I really enjoy playing. And I think I would have been pretty decent at it. Don't think I would have been pro or anything, but I think it would have been fun to try and see how far I got. And being the loner introvert kid I was, maybe baseball would have helped me. Maybe that would have brought up my confidence, just because I would have been among my peers and talking, and I don't know, man. A few things I wish I had done. Of course, my biggest problem now is I am older, and I don't want to be in a position where I am now 10 years in the future from now looking back 10 years and going, man, I had Let's Play channels in my book, and I should have done this and this and this and this. So, I don't know. Not to get too heavy on you in a freaking Monster Rancher game, but the thought has been on my mind, especially the lawyer thought, because of Leonard French. Check out his videos, by the way, especially if you're a content creator, because you need to know your rights, and he's pretty good at giving us rights. I believe he thinks that, like, I need to check his I need to check some of his old videos, because he's got... I don't fully know his stance on Let's Plays. I believe he thinks they're... Like most people think, they're in a gray area. Most Let's Players, especially if you don't do commentary over it, are not considered transformative works, and therefore could be subject to copyright hit. But if you do transform it, especially if you critique it, then it could be fair use, but you never know. It's never been tested in court, and no one wants to fall on that particular sword. Can you imagine what would happen to you if you're a Let's Player and you decide that you want to finally try to test Let's Plays in court, and it winds up being deemed illegal? Like, you would be responsible for shutting down, or at least the internet would consider you responsible for shutting down the entire industry. Oh man. It's crossed my mind a couple times recently. Not that I want to fall on that sword. But I can just imagine, and maybe I can't even imagine, trying to be the one who is going to fall on that sword and piss off the entire internet if all of a sudden Let's Plays are blanketed to be illegal or something. Wouldn't want to see my email inbox if that happened. Alright, so we're done with that. We are going to save here, and we are going to go to town in the next episode and see if Daisy has anything to say and how we can deal with our deal with this upcoming tournament. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.